Chapter 4. Birds. Introduction. Birds are beautiful and melodious animals of this world. They are found everywhere from the polar regions to the seas, forests, deserts and cities. They have wings and feathers. Most of them can fly in the air. In this chapter you will study about different kinds of birds, their eating habits and nesting habits. There are about 8,600 species of birds. They are beautiful living creatures. They are the only animals with feathers. Most birds can fly. Like other living beings, birds also need food to live. Different birds have different eating and nesting habits. Some birds eat grains, seeds and fruits while some others eat flesh and small insects. Birds use their beaks and claws for getting food. The body of a bird is shaped like a boat. It has 2 eyes and a pointed head with a beak. This is called a streamlined body. This helps it to fly. It has a tail and a pair of wings and legs. It has no external ears like us, it instead has tiny spots. Bird's beak. Birds do not have teeth to chew food. Different birds have different types of beaks. The type of beak depends on the feeding habit of the bird. Birds use their beaks to catch and eat their food. Short and hard beak. Some birds like sparrows, peacocks, pigeons have short, hard and pointed beaks. These help them to eat seeds and grains. Strong, sharp and hooked beak. Vultures, eagles and owls are called birds of prey as they eat small animals. They have strong, sharp and hooked beaks to tear the flesh of animals. Long and pointed beak. This type of beak is used for poking or probing into a flower. Birds like sunbirds and hummingbirds have such type of beaks. Strong and chisel-shaped beak. Woodpeckers have sharp and strong chisel-shaped beak. Their beak helps them to make holes in the tree trunks and pull out insects and worms. Soft and broad beak. Swallows have soft and broad beak. They fly with their beaks wide open and catch insects from the air which stick inside their mouth. Broad and flat beak. Water birds like ducks and geese have broad and flat beak with holes at the side. They take in muddy water which flows out through these holes. Small plants or tiny water animals remain in the mouth. Feet and claws. Duck. Along with beak, feet and claws help a bird to catch and eat food. Feet help them to stand and walk. The shape and structure of the claws depend on the feeding habits of birds. Perching birds. Perching birds like crow, sparrow, etc. have long slender claws. They have 3 toes in front and 1 toe at the back. This helps them to hold the tree branches firmly and they do not fall off even if they sleep. Scratching birds. Hens, roosters and peacocks dig out insects and worms from the ground. They have strong legs, sharp and hard claws for scratching the ground. Praying birds. Praying birds like eagle, hawk and owls have strong sharp claws with curved nails to kill and tear their prey. They are called talons. These claws help them to catch and hold their prey firmly. Swimming birds. Duck and geese have webbed feet. The 3 front toes have a skin-like web between them. There is 1 toe at the back. The webbed feet helps water birds to swim. Climbing birds. Climbing birds like parrot and woodpecker have 2 toes pointing upwards and 2 pointing downwards. These help them to cling to the branch of a tree. Wading birds. Cranes and herons have long and thin legs. Their spread out toes help them to walk in a muddy pond without sinking. This movement is called wading. Wings and feathers. The body of a bird is covered with feathers. They help to keep its body warm. There are 3 types of feathers on a bird's body. These are as follows. Down feathers. These are fluffy and keep the bird's body warm. These are close to the skin. Body feathers. These cover the complete body of the bird and give it a curved shape. Flight feathers. These are large in size and found in wings and tail. They help the bird to fly and change direction while flying. A bird makes following 2 kinds of movements while flying. Upstroke. In this movement, the wings are moved upwards and backwards by the bird. Downstroke. In this movement, the bird moves its wings downwards and forward. Some birds like crane, pigeon, crow can fly very long distances. Hen and peacock can fly only short distances. Eagle and vulture can fly high up in the sky. Sparrow and bulbul can fly lower down. Kiwi, ostrich and emu are flightless birds. They cannot fly. Nests of birds. A nest is a bird's home. Birds build nests to lay eggs in them. A nest keeps the eggs warm and also protects them from enemies and bad weather. Birds use different types of materials like twigs, grass, leaves, thread, wood, mud, feathers, bits of paper, cloth and cotton to build their nests. Birds make their nests on tree tops, in walls, in old buildings, broken walls, on ceiling fans, etc. Tailorbird makes its nest by sewing 2 or 3 large leaves. It uses its beak as needle and bits of wool, grass or spider's web as thread. The weaver bird weaves its nest with grass. Its nest is bottle-shaped. It is very cozy and safe. Partridges make a shallow hole in the ground that is surrounded by tall grass. It lines the hole with grass and leaves to make it cozy. Owls make their nests in the hollow of a tree or a wall. Pigeons and sparrows make their nests in our homes. Crow, parrot and others make their nests on trees. Cuckoo never makes a nest. It lays its eggs in a crow's nest. The woodpecker makes holes deep in the bark of a tree. Vultures and eagles build untidy nests of wings and branches. Penguins make nests out of pebbles. Their nests are on the ground. Parental care. Once the nest becomes ready, the mother bird lays eggs in it. When the eggs are laid, they have to be kept warm. This is mostly done by mother bird who sits on eggs most of the time. The father bird keeps watch and also brings food for the mother bird. When the eggs are hatched, both the parents feed their young ones till their feathers are grown. When the baby birds get feathers and are strong enough, their parents teach them to learn flying and searching for food. Once the young ones learn to fly, they leave the nest and fly away to distant places.